happening, YouTube? What's going on? Oh, of course, going to get a call. So, hold on. We've got to put this up. Already interrupted. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Interrupted. Oh well. Anyway, so we'll look at some spot market stuff. The rates still for short runs, regional, you can still get over $3 a mile for that. Longer haul, of course, the rates aren't going to be as good. And, you know, I had some comments on the last video I did. And I'll run some banners across the top and bottom. So, you know, I was talking about factoring, and a gentleman sat there and tried to say it was 20 to 30% or more yearly interest rate. You know, I wish these guys would stop watching certain individuals on YouTube channels or on satellite radio and things like that, because one, it's not an interest rate. So I don't understand why they want to put it into an interest rate. Two, the comment was, well, the reason why it's, let's say you're factoring for, let's say 3%, right? So this guy would say it's 36%. And he would say, well, you know, you're borrowing $10,000 from them every single month. It's just rolling over because, you know, all brokers pay less than 30 days. All, yeah. Okay. All right. We'll prove that myth wrong here in a minute. But anyway, they're saying all, you know, this guy was saying all brokers. So they're only funding you $10,000 every single month. So, you know, over the course of a year, you factor 120 grand, that's $3,600. He's saying, well, you know, it's over 30, it's 36%, right? That's what he's saying. It's 36% because they're funding you that same $10,000 every single month. Well, for one, if you're only making $10,000 a month gross, you're not in business long anyway. So maybe he won't be in business long. And so that's fictitious. It kind of reminds me of politics a little bit, right? They want to make their point because, I don't know, hey, if you don't factor, fine, I don't care if you factor or not. But if you do, in my opinion, the best company's right there at the top of the board there, Thunder Funding. And the load board that they're associated with is right down at the bottom, 123 load board. Discount codes both sides. And of course, everybody knows the software I use. AXISTMS and Trucking Office. If you go down to the bottom, you'll find links for those. And, you know, if you want Thunder Funding, there's a link down there to click to it, fill it out. They'll contact you. Tell them I sent you. You'll get a good deal. Two, there's lots of things with factoring companies, right? One, they're going to give you a fuel card. I don't know very many factoring companies give you a fuel card. You go to the big one, Triumph, they don't give you one. Thunder Funding does. They got great fuel discounts on it. And it beats some of these other big name brand cards that people want to do. And I don't understand why you want to, not to streamline your business. That still blows my mind, right? Because you'll have people out there that will use certain software and then they'll use a different factoring company that doesn't give a fuel card, so they have to have another fuel card for this. Then they have to have a way to pay for this. And then, they got all these moving parts. But hey, to each is their own. So before you come on here and start saying that, we don't teach the right knowledge for trucking, you better be able to do math, right? You better be able to do math because we know how to do math. And you better learn terminology because it's a fee. Nowhere in there does it say interest rate. So don't even put it into an interest rate. If you want to put an interest rate, make yourself feel good, make yourself happy about what you're doing, so be it. But don't throw that stupid rhetoric out there all over YouTube. Because it's not an interest rate, it's a fee. Just like if you go to an ATM machine, it's a fee. Now, people turn that into an interest rate, right? The satellite radio guys and all this other stuff, they turn that into an interest rate, which is stupid. Stupid. It's not an interest rate, it's a fee. One-time fee. Understand? One-time fee. If it was an interest rate, like for factoring, after 30 days, you'd get hit again with interest. So we have 66 loads that are out there at Thunder Funding right now. 66 unpaid invoices. Half of those are past 31 days, between 31 and 60 days. So if it was an interest rate, we'd be charged again, but we are not, because that's not an interest rate. So they're debunks your myth, right? So about the ATM machine. So you go to an ATM machine, they might say $2.50, $3.95, $4.95, whatever they say the fee is, that's all you're going to pay, whether you take out $1 or $1,000. Everybody's paying $3.95. Let's say it's $3.95. It doesn't matter if you take out 1 or 1,000. Of course, the guy that takes out 1,000 is paying less to get his money, is he not? Than the guy that takes out $3.95. Got a guy that takes out $3, say $4, he's basically paying 100% fee on his money, right? Compared to a guy that takes out $1,000. He's paying a whole lot less to get his money, is he not? Like 3 cents on the dollar. Well, less than that. But anyway. It's an ATM charge, Scorpion Trucker, right? It's an ATM charge. So, if you want to do the math, for, the guy that, had to sit there and run his mouth, if you take $1,000 out, it's 0.00395 cents. So it's not even a penny on the dollar. It's a fee. But then, if you got the guy that goes there and takes out a $5 bill, right? Then he's going to pay around 126% interest fee on his money, right? He's paying more. Well, $3.95 divided by $5. 79 cents. He's paying a fee of 79 cents per dollar, right? So there's a big difference. You got one guy that pays less than a penny per dollar to get his money out of an ATM machine because it's a fee. And then you got another guy that takes out a $5 bill out of there because that's all he's might have $10 in his account, takes out 5, they charge him $3.95, he's paying 79 cents on the dollar. Not a very good business transaction, if you want to call it business transaction. The bank's making a killing money off of that compared to the guy that took out $1,000. Right? So that's just my little rant on that. We will go to the 1, 2, 3 load board, and you'll see that there's still some good short stuff out there. We did a 100 and something mile radius around Columbus. Hey, what's up, Ron?